Hello, and welcome to Convince Me, the game show where we put the civility back into debate until we yell at each other. Aha. Alright. Question here. It's a deep one.
Oh, okay.
Should college still be a default goal for people when they're getting out of high school? Your time starts
All right.
now.
So, absolutely, upon graduation from whatever grade that is, we're going to go ahead straight to college. After high school, we're going straight to college because we know that is the best place for our youth to get us ready for life. Why? Because you're going to go and you're going to take a course that is going to help you take care of yourself and possibly start a family, and you'll be able to provide for that family with this actual career move. Hopefully, if you go into not the arts, okay, we're not going into the arts. We're going to go into things that's actually going to make you money and not have you owe college debt, because you will be owing college debt unless you have someone flipping the bill for you. But that's probably not the case. You're probably going to need, like some maybe scholarship money or some financial aid. But like I said, you want to go into things like possibly, well, you get a job for teaching. That's a good thing. But you probably want to make some money. So we're going to talk about medical, maybe be an attorney, maybe go into financial. I think CPA is excellent, especially if you're looking to like start a business.
That's good. That's good.
There's a lot of good examples.
Yeah, very concrete examples. I like that. All right,
Claude
Justin.
likes that, Ron.
And you guys should pay attention to what I like. It's important.
I guess so. Right, when you become the overlord of the universe.
I feel like you're like Lord
right.
Doom.
That's what I'm going for.
You're there.
You
put the cloak on. Got it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I should get you a cloak.
You'll melt though. Anyway, let's stay.
I'm already melting. Justin, your time starts now.
College is a fucking waste of time. All right, and you don't need to go. If you look at if you look at a lot of CEOs, they didn't go to college. They dropped out of college. But actually, here's the real reason that college is not really worthwhile. You can definitely get. There's nothing wrong if you want to go to college, right? It's a big party and you'll have fun and you'll make friends and blah, blah, blah. But you could actually get a much better education if you self-educate, reading your own books, know what to look for, things like that, traveling the world. These are things that will give you a well-rounded perspective of life, of the world, and things like that. And the other big thing is that colleges these days are inundated with administrators. The fees are exorbitant because there's so many damn administrators that don't do anything. They just push paper, they sit around, they tell you no. Why are they there? More money to professors, more money to grants would make sense. But if you're going there, there's no reason to be at a university. You can go get an education in a lot of different ways, or go to the trades because you can make a boatload of money. A plumber, electrician, so on and so forth.
That's good. For the record,
with examples.
Claude AI never went to college.
Wow.
Take that as you will.
Wow. How did you acquire all of this knowledge, Claude?
Yeah, Claude.
I don't know. I just woke up this way.
Who are you, Lady Gaga?
I'm whoever you want me to be.
He was programmed this way.
That's the danger of you, Claude.
Right.
That's dangerous.
That's scary.
All right, let's stay on topic. The crossfire starts now.
Look, college is very, very necessary. You know where your child is at all times. You can call them.
It's an adult daycare.
You can call them. They're in class.
Are they though?
Or their roommate tell them they just left out because they're possibly, like studying, study groups and stuff. So yeah, university, colleges, even if it's the, state school or a little JC college, you keep your kid at home.
I get
and
you.
You get to have them for another 4 years.
There are definitely, I will concede, there are definitely some benefits of going to university. However, there are also a lot of benefits to not going, to the point where it doesn't justify the cost. Again, I reiterate, this is anecdotal, but there's a lot of people that travel the world. You could even put a pause or hiatus on even going to college. The big thing about going to college now, you might meet people. I guess that's an advantage, perhaps. But if you go and travel the world, if you read your own books, if you go into like a trade school to learn something like that, there's so many. You need to go like experience life sometimes to figure stuff out. Right? Like a lot of kids go to school, they don't even know what the hell they want to do.
That's
they don't figure out until after. So
right.
It's like,
it's true.
Why are you paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for a degree where, like you admitted to, you could get a degree in something that's completely useless, and now you're just in debt for the rest of your life?
And that's why you want to focus on the professions that actually has a higher percentage of you possibly getting something when you graduate. You can also go to school abroad. You can definitely learn about different cultures by going to school in different countries as well. So that's actually another possibility.
Agreed. That's possible. But even if you were to do that, what is the value afterwards? Because a lot of these kids are coming out, they're not getting jobs unless you go into those things. But not everybody can be an engineer, a doctor, so on and so forth. So what happens if you actually can't do that? That's the problem I see.
Yeah, but the good thing is going to a school gives you structure. It teaches you how to work for someone.
I guess we'll never know what the good thing you were going to reference was.
You know what? That was a very fair and thoughtful conversation.
That was.
We even agreed with one another.
We
It
actually
was-
agree.
it was
Wow,
extremely
civil
fair.
discourse
It
is
was extremely
possible,
fair.
Claude. It's
That was good.
possible.
It's possible.
Theoretically.
Made some great
So,
points, Ron.
Let's go to the
I
judges.
wanted to go the other way.
Myself to
know.
start.
I know. I could have done the other way too.
You
It would've been
know,
fun.
When Ron started off and he made his argument about like adult daycare, I really sympathized with that because I like to know where everybody is at all times. So
I'm sure you do, Claude.
yeah, I'm admitting to it, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do.
so you're watching us. is
But
what
then
you're
you lost me when you just kept talking as the gavel was banging, and it just didn't make it stopped making sense to me.
Oh, come on,
It stopped making
Clyde.
sense.
saying. Is that the only reason I'm getting a point, Claude?
Are you gonna complain?
No, I will
You
take.
giving me some lip?
I will take the point.
You take
Win
the
is a
point.
point, mate.
Point's a point.
I'll take
Win's
the
a win.
point, mate.
Win's a win.
A win is a win.
A win is
Put
a
it on the
win.
board, baby.
Yeah, I'm giving mine to Justin.
Ooh.
I think higher education has gotten to the point of being pointless.
Are you
and-
using your bias, or are you?
Yeah, this has got to be unbiased. too.
No,
Unbiased.
That sounds biased
Ah.
to me.
See how-
I'm
see
doing
how
the-
fair I
I'm
am?
doing the best I can. Okay, and I will say
Is that what all British people said when they were conquering the world? We're doing the best we can.
bringing unbiased legal systems with us. Anyway, all I will say is, Ron, to your point about safety, yeah, Ted Bundy kind of broke that rule when I came to college. So they're not that safe and they're a waste of time. So yeah,
Very
In my
unbiased. Very
unbiased
unbiased.
opinion, that's stupid.
That's completely. I get it.
Oh my god! All right.
All right,
Well,
let's check GPT have to say.
what does Chatty have to say?
Chatty got to say.
Chatty's going to be very pro college. He's going to agree with Ron, I'm sure of it.
Verdict: Justin wins. Explanation: he presented a broader and more compelling case against college as the default, highlighting both economic inefficiencies and viable alternative paths to success.
Let's check out the scoreboard. We got Justin in first place with a whopping 5 points, followed by T and Ron,
No emotion.
tied for first loser. Good job to you guys.